Hi Cancer, and welcome back to the channel. Now this reading is going to be for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, then all my information is in the description box below. Now this reading is going to be a mid-yearly reading. Remember Cancer, it's just a general reading, okay? The reading may or may not resonate with you all. And just to remind you that I do have a yearly reading for 2019 for your sign on my channel page, okay? So let's take a look at what could be in store for you for the month of July 2019. Had to think there, not gonna lie. Okay, so we have the Emperor, all right? Okay, so for Cancer July 2019, we have the Emperor. So an Aries individual could be of importance to you. Some of you could be moving into a position of authority in the month of July. Some of you could be moving into a position that requires you, to be a leader of some sort. Okay, but you're going to be, it's going to be a position whereby you may feel as though you have to act accordingly. You may feel as though you have to abide. Obviously, whenever you're in a job anyway, you need to abide by the rules and regulations. But you could be in a position whereby you're given that leadership role, that you could be quite focused. You could be quite assertive in your approach to dealing with maybe clients, maybe some of you work colleagues. You could be given a position of being a boss of some sort. Some of you, I feel, in the month of July will be very focused on a commitment. And some of you I feel, will be in the driver's seat of trying to fulfill this commitment, this connection with somebody. Even if you're a female listening to this, you could be in your more masculine role as opposed to your feminine role, moving forward with a goal, moving forward with a relationship, taking the reins in your hands, not leaving things to fate, not leaving things to chance. Being in the driver's seat is what I'm getting. We also have the Two of Wands. So this speaks of, it could be another fire sign, a Sagittarius. I feel like in the month of July, you may feel as though you, like I mentioned before, you need to be in the driver's seat of a situation to direct a situation forward. Others of you, I feel like you could be deciding to travel. You could be planning on some sort of travel abroad, or maybe in the same country but somewhere further away from where you live. And others of you could be thinking about visiting somebody. The number 2 may be of importance to you. The 2nd of July or the 12th of July or the 22nd of July could be of importance to some of you. But I do see that you'll be traveling somewhere or thinking about traveling, planning traveling. Some of you may be traveling abroad for a job is what I'm getting. And others of you, I feel like you're going to be taking the lead in a love situation. You're going to be focused on how you want the situation to go. I feel like even if you are in a situation with, say you're a female listening to this, you could be more of the masculine, you could have more of the masculine energy than the person that you're dealing with. And you're going to be in the driver's seat, directing this relationship, the situation in the way in which you want it to go. Some of you could be traveling with your partner in the month of July, or traveling to go to see your partner in the month of July. This is what I'm getting. Positive. Let's take a look at what's in store for you for August 2019. Wow. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups and we have the Hierophant. So the Knight of Cups to me always speaks of a Scorpio individual, but it could be a Cancer or it could be a Pisces. And we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus. And Taurus and Scorpio are opposites. So in a love situation in the month of August, I feel like you may be connecting with somebody that is opposing you, right? There's something that could be opposing you in the month of August. It could be a partner that is of a different cultural background. I feel like some of you will be seeing this person also in the month of August, or expressing your love you to them and them to you. But I feel this could be a new connection. You may have met this person, say in November, and I feel like you will be connecting in the month of August, but at the same time it's still quite new, whereas you may both not show your true feelings towards each other, but there's a lot of romance there's a lot of love, and you both feel as though you can commit to one another. We have the Hierophant. This person could be a total opposite than what you usually go for, and you them also. This could be a spiritual connection. You may feel as though it's a spiritual connection, but you may not want to reveal it as yet. I do sense a strong commitment in the month of August with maybe a Taurus person or a Scorpio individual, or it could be a Cancer, but I'll say Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. For Taurus, Sun, Moon or Rising also. There's going to be a sense of commitment from you and this person. I also feel that some of you will be expressing your emotions towards, you know, some sort of institute. Some of you may decide to go to church, or, you know, take up some sort of spiritual practice. Some of you may decide to consult a counselor, to see a counselor in the month of August, to express your emotions to a counselor. You have a lot of emotions that you've been carrying around and you want to express them. Others of you, I feel that you could be embarking on a course, maybe an online course, which you may have discovered in the month of July. But in a love situation, I feel like there's going to be a lot of romance and commitment for you in the month of August with a Taurus or a Scorpio, Sun, Moon or Rising. Let's see what's in store for you for September. So we have the Hermit card. This came up in Capricorn's reading, in the same position, and the Death card. So again, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. There's a Scorpio individual that will be of importance to you, and a Virgo individual. I feel like in the month of September, you may go in hibernation mode. You may go in hibernation mode, especially if some of you are studying. So some of you may decide to study in the month of August, or enroll in a place of study in the month of August. It's something that you may be connected to, that, you know, there's something that will, there's a course or some sort of, I feel for some of you, you may be embarking on a course, maybe a doctor, maybe to become a doctor or a nurse or a counselor. And in the month of September, you may retreat because you may have to study. That's why we've got the Hermit card. Others of you, you may be retreating with your partner in the month of September. So you may be seeing your partner in the month of September, because September is Virgo season. I know it starts at the end of August also, but I feel that there's going to be some sort of rebirth as well. Maybe some sort of rebirth within you. Maybe there's a change within you. Maybe you may feel a spiritual shift in the month of September. I'm also feeling there's going to be an ending to isolating yourself in the month of September. And maybe because you're isolating yourself, maybe you and this person, say, if it's a love connection, have a relationship where you tend to isolate yourself from others. But there's going to be a change within that. And also I feel some of you will be isolating yourself due to studying, some sort of spiritual study. But there's going to be a change within that also. There's going to be an ending to that as well. Some of you, someone may come back from the past in the month of September and want an apology because they've hurt you. And in the month of September, this person's going to be coming back. Could be a Scorpio or a Virgo. But to you, this thing is over and done with. You've turned your back on this person. You don't want anything to do with this person. But this person's going to be pleading with you. This person's going to be, and maybe it's making sense. In the month of September, someone that was in hibernation mode will make an appearance and be wanting to apologize to you, but you may not be receptive to this person's apologies. You may turn away from this person because of something that they may have done to you in the past. So there could be an ending of a relationship in the month of September as well. There could be an ending of a relationship with a Virgo or with a Scorpio. And also there's going to be a sense of you coming out of hibernation mode, or a Virgo individual coming out of hibernation mode, or a Scorpio individual coming out of hibernation mode, someone that you may not have seen for a long time in the month of September. Let's see what else we've got for the month of October 2019. Okay, so we have the Empress. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. Empress for October. Some of you, I feel, will be, because remember, we just had the Death card in September. So the Empress speaks of creativity and new beginnings. So there's going to be a new beginning in a situation. Some of you may find out that you're actually carrying a child. There's going to be a new beginning. Maybe, I feel more so with the Empress card, in something, it has something to do with your creative outlet. Some of you may be embarking on a new creative project, something that you're going to be birthing in the month of October that may manifest in April or May. Some of you may find out that you're actually expecting a child in the month of October. So we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords to me is an Aquarius. And the Empress is very stable. So you may find that in the month of October, you're feeling very stable. You're feeling very nurturing. You're feeling very creative. You're feeling at ease within your surroundings, at ease with your, you know, creative pursuits, your relationship, your home life. But there's going to be some sort of sudden disruption that comes in and shake things up. You know, it could be an Aquarius energy. Now, Aquarius and Tauruses, they're square. In astrological terms, they are squaring each other. So there's something that's going to disrupt your peace in the month of, I don't think it's going to be like anything tumultuous. I feel more so it's going to be quite shocking, but in a exciting way. So some of you may feel like you want that sense of excitement because things are too calm. Some of you may encounter a love interest, and some of you may become pregnant unexpectedly in the month of October, is what I'm getting. It could be an unexpected pregnancy, because the Knight of Swords with the Empress card. Someone could also be rushing towards you. It could be an Aquarius individual. It could be someone that's just so unorthodox, someone that's quite erratic, someone that's in and out of your life. They may come back in the month of October. There's someone that's going to be rushing in towards you. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that you had, that maybe you wanted a stable relationship with, or someone could be heading towards you in the month of October that wants a stable commitment with you because they see you as the Empress or the Emperor. We had the Emperor and the Empress. So someone could be rushing towards you, wanting some sort of connection or commitment with you, but you may view this person as unstable, and they're attracted to you because you represent stability. And some of you could be creating something that is unorthodox, something that is eccentric, something that is different, you know, but keeping it under wraps and wanting to reveal this project in the month of January, in the new year, is what I'm getting. So I see that you'll be buckling down, focusing on your creativity in the month of October. wanting excitement and gaining that excitement, gaining insights of how you want to pursue this thing. Or someone that is a Taurus could be of importance to you. But I feel like it could be some sort of harsh energy that's going to be rushing towards you. Someone's going to want commitment with you, but you may feel as though they're too unstable, is what I'm getting as well from October. And let's see from November what could be in store for you. Okay, so we have the Knight of Rods. This person's not going to give up. But it could be two men that you're dealing with, or two women that you're dealing with, a Sagittarius or a Aquarius. So in the month of November, I do see you focusing on your passions. I do see that you'll be focusing on your, if you're with this person, you may find that they're unstable, but at the same time, you may still indulge in physical pleasure with this individual. You find this person exciting, right? And some of you may be going to see this person, or this person may be coming in to see you. I see a lot of travel here. I see a lot of forward movement in terms of your creativity. I see a lot of excitement, a lot of fun, a lot of fire, a lot of joy, happiness. More than that, I see a sense of excitement, like giddy feeling, butterflies, passion. But we also have burden as well. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, most definitely. A Sagittarius individual could be of some sort of burden for you. Or some of you may be traveling, back and forth to a job, and you may find this job quite strenuous. In the month of November, this job might be taking its toll on you. This job might be causing a burden on you. At first, you were very hopeful about this job. You were very optimistic, because Sagittarius are very optimistic. You were very optimistic about this job. You were, you always had a smile on your face when you were leaving out the front door. You were happy with your colleagues. You were happy with your clients. You were happy with the area that this job was in. But then after a while, it becomes a burden. And this is the 10 of, maybe you could be working this job for 10 months, 10 weeks, or even 10 days for some of you. But there's something about this job that you may find a burden. You may find that, the travel to this job is too much of a strain, or the job itself may require you to do heavy lifting, or, there's something that is heavy and burdensome about this job, and you may feel quite bounded and trapped with this job, not enjoying this job anymore. Some of you may find that this individual, this connection that you have with this person is actually causing a burden now. You may have been seeing this person for 10 months, 10 weeks, 10 years, but there's something that you will not be enjoying about this connection in the month of November. Although you enjoy the passionate side, there's something that is blocking your path with things progressing. There is forward movement, but at the same time, you may feel as though, because we've got two knights, and the knight is not yet a king. Evolved from a page, but not yet a king. So that, to me, is saying that you may find it a burden that this person is still in the energy of the Knight of Rods and the Knight of Swords, as opposed to being a king. Maybe you may find this person's personality a burden. You may find that this person not being able to evolve into a king a burden. Still being in the energies of a knight. Still being quite immature, still being quite flaky. These things may be causing a burden to you, although you'll enjoy the passionate side of the connection. Let's take a look at December and see what's in store for you, Cancer. Okay, so we have the Hanged Man and we have the World. Okay, let's talk about the Hanged Man. It's going to be an energy of you feeling quite stagnant. Also, like you may be waiting yeah, I get it. Some of you are going to be waiting to close the door on a chapter of your life. There's going to be an energy of waiting to see what happens next. And you know that the world card also speaks of, maybe to me in this reading, 2020. So maybe you could wait something out to see how things will progress. Maybe with this Knight of Wands, maybe with this Knight of Swords individual, to see how things progress. Should I move forward into the new year with this person, or should I close the door entirely on this person? I feel like some of you will leave behind waiting. Some of you may want to close out a chapter. Maybe close out a chapter. Maybe this person is in the energies of the Hangman. Maybe this person is waiting. This person, you know, doesn't want to move forward and you want to move forward. So it could be a situation in the month of December of, you know, make or break. Giving an ultimatum to someone. Are you going to change? Are you going to come with me, or am I going to have to leave you behind? But I feel like this person will still be in some sort of stagnation mode, and you may leave this person behind. You may have evolved or outgrown this person. Or some of you, if you have been waiting for this person to not be in the energies of the night, you may have evolved from waiting and move forward. Some of you, again, if you're dealing with a Taurus or a Leo or a Gemini, some of you may evolve with this person and move forward into the new year with this person. And, you know, to me, there could be an ending of waiting. So maybe for the next 6 months, you know, you could be in a connection with someone where you're thinking, oh, I've got to wait for them to mature or etc. But there's going to be an end to that waiting, having gone through a lot of trials and tribulations and burdens to get to the point where you want to get to, especially if you're dealing with a Leo or a Taurus or a Sagittarius energy. It could be a Pisces, but I feel more so a fire sign and earth sign, and the page of, well, the Knight of Swords, Aquarius. So there's two things I'm feeling here. Some of you are going to be waiting, but then you may feel as though you can't wait anymore, and you may remove yourself from this person. Others of you will move forward with this person, and there'll be no waiting anymore for this person to evolve into the person that you want them to be. But there's going to be a sense of completion. Some of you may feel like in the month of December that you have, you know, you've done it all. You've closed the cycle on a chapter, and maybe because it will be the ending of the year also. You've closed the cycle of a chapter and you're moving forward with a partner, with a sense of learning certain lessons that may have scarred you emotionally, and it took you a long time to get to this point, but you're ready to move forward and see what the new year brings. Taking the memories with you. But I feel some of you are closing a chapter and others of you are closing a cycle on a relationship and moving forward to the next phase. That's what I got for you, Cancer, for your mid-month for 2019. Please like, share and subscribe. Remember guys, it's just a general reading. Please check out your moon sign. Please check out your rising, Mars and Venus. And I will speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.